A very good afternoon to you and welcome to this edition of Lunchtime News. I'm Katharina Chang, but before we get into your stories in detail, let's take a look at your headlines. Preferential numbers to be issued to contestants of the Badula district. 2 persons arrested for excavating treasure in the Somavati Forest Reserve. A payment method for those who wish to pay their electricity and phone bills through post from the 1st of next month. And on international news, US sends another 130 military advisors to Iraq. Now on to those stories in detail. Election Secretariat notes that the preferential numbers of those contesting for the upcoming Ur Provincial Council election will be given out and completed today. Newsfirst correspondent Ashen Taraka has more details on this.
Preparations have been made to issue preferential numbers for those contesting for the upcoming provincial council elections in the Badula district this afternoon at the Badula district secretary's office. Today will be an important day for those contesting for the Uva provincial council polls. The district returning officer of Badula stated that 294 candidates from 10 political parties and 4 independent groups will be contesting for the upcoming provincial council polls.
Newsfirst Lunch Ashen Taraka Badula District Lekam Karayalaya සිට.
Now, meanwhile, the Additional Election Secretariat LMAR Ratnayaka noted that preferential numbers for the Munragali district has been issued. Now on to other stories. 2 suspects who were excavating for treasure in the Pulastipura Somavati Forest Reserve have been arrested. Now, according to the police, the arrest was made at around 6:30 last evening after the Pulastipura police received a tip-off. The equipment used to carry out the excavation was also seized by the police. The suspects, aged 31 and 38, are residents from the Halmilava area. They are due to be produced before the Polonnaruwa Magistrates Courts today. Now, veteran actress Rebecca Nirmali passed away at 2 this morning and she was 49 years old at the time of her demise. It was reported that Rebecca Nirmali was ill for a considerable period of time. She passed away at the Maharagama Cancer Hospital. Rebecca Nirmali, a mother of 1, won the hearts of fans by her performance in the character of Vedahamini. Rebecca stepped into the industry in 1987, playing the role of Vedahamini, and later displayed her talent in several other renowned teledramas and movies. She also contributed in the teledrama Adara Sangdwaniya, which aired on her sister channel Sirasa TV. Remains of the actress are placed in a private funeral parlour in Boralla and will be taken to the Kala Bhavana tomorrow. Final rites will be held tomorrow at the Boralla Public Cemetery. 2 persons died when a motorcycle collided onto a motor vehicle in the Langsigame area in Maravilla along the Colombo-Chilaw main road.
The accident occurred at around 7:30 last night. The deceased was a married couple aged 62 and 66 respectively. An eyewitness said that a car that arrived from the rear end of a bike had collided and fled the scene. Thereafter, the traffic unit of the Maravilla police were able to capture the suspect in the Soisarama Viharya in Maravilla. The suspect was identified as a resident from Venapur and was on vacation.
The Sri Lanka Sunshan Trade Summit was held in Colombo yesterday.
The event was organized by the Sri Lanka-China Friendship Association. Deputy Minister of Investment Promotion Faisal Mustafa together with the Mayor of Sunshan was present at the event, which saw the participation of members from 35 leading Chinese companies.
Usually we find business chambers organizing this type of meetings and playing the matchmaking role between business entities. Today I find a people-to-people friendship association also joining in this endeavor of business promotion. I congratulate the SLCFA for its far-sighted vision and initiative taken by them to move into areas of development of the country in which the end beneficiaries will be the people.
The Department of Posts say that a special system will be in place commencing from the 1st of next month for the payment of water and telephone bills via the postman. Speaking to Newsfirst, Postmaster General Rohan Abirwatne said that approval of the Treasury has also been provided for a postman to carry out 20,000 rupees while on duty.
We have received the consent from the Treasury to increase the amount of money a postman could have in hand at the time of duty to 20,000 rupees. Thereby postmen have been vested with the authority of obtaining cash for payments of utility bills such as electricity and telephone bills from the general public. This would enable postmen to engage in financial transactions of up to 20,000 rupees per day.
Let's now take a look at one of your locals where views were expressed in the political stage for the upcoming provincial council elections.
There is nothing left but regret. There is nothing left but disappointment because of these people have had enough politics and are reprimanding the prevalent political situation. There is none that talks good about politics because they have not done any good to the public. Those who have obtained votes have taken over hotels, bars, cars, land and other investments. Those who gave them votes lost the lands. They have taken loans and have become poor. This is the situation. Some are talking in regret. There is much poverty in the Munragala district. I asked what they have done to assist those people. There are around 14,000 families in the Badula district secretariat zone alone. If 10,000 families sell a coconut shell for 50 rupees, they can obtain 500,000 rupees for a month. The Buttala Pradesh Sabha earns around 600,000 rupees just by doing this. This is the money that has been put in the fire. When those in poverty come crying, did they teach them this? Though these politicians talk about miracles, if such leadership continues for another 5 years in this country, it will become a hell. These leaders are gaining commissions through the projects and are also taking y'all. They say that there is development, but do you all see development? They are not using this money to build funds for y'all. They are burdening y'all. This country is on the path to development. A job is being carried out in this country. Sosa's son lived in England. Now they are bringing him down to obtain votes. Our children are filling out forms and are hanging flags, carrying them on their shoulders and are going behind them. Are we all destined for a better future? We also want a more stable country for our children. Let us change this.
And on that note, we conclude this edition of Lunchtime News. It was an absolute pleasure having you with us. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Katharina Chang. Have a lovely day ahead.
Hotline 014896 www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.